wanna commit murder, but then they got me trapped, walking while I'm walking, and talking behind my back. I'm kinda schizophrenic, I'm in this shit to win it, cause life's a wheel of fortune, it's my chance to spin it. Got no time for cops who trip and try to catch me, too fucking trigger happy to let them suckers snatch me. Niggas getting jealous, trying to find my stash. Whip out the 9, now I'm a dime off your ass. Peter picked the pepper, but I could pick a pump, snap him like a bitch and threw him in the trunk. The punk thought I was bluffing, but scram nothing nice. Before I take your life, first wrestle with these mics, I listen to the scream.
King Infamis TV, y'all know who y'all rockin' with is me, King Infamis. Salute to all y'all kings and queens out there. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, if y'all new to the channel, man, I appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, like, share the content, get in the comments, let me know what's up, you hear me? So look, man, I keep breaking this down like this because, look, I want to get down to the bottom of this whole situation, though. Like, it's looking, in my M-Rec voice, man, it's looking real spooky out here for Battle Goof, man. Like, a lot of vloggers been doing different vlogs about this whole topic. Like, we even see, hey, salute to ISmokeHipHop. We seen the ISmokeHipHop interview. Like, man, listen, man, like, it's getting real crazy out here for Battle Goof. Salute to HB2M once again. Like, he ain't just keep the interview like just with him. He actually had some people pull up whole time though. Like, he had Dre Too Much pull up. He had, you know, Chops on that pull up. And I found these particular parts in that interview interesting. You know, whole time though, like Dre Too Much, he kept it 100. He kept it a buck. You hear me? Like, man, listen, I don't even believe Shorty. I think she lying, you know? And, you know, so respectfully, you know, HB, he pretty much handled this, you know, he did what he had to do to, you know, control his platform and everything, though. So, but, man, listen, it's getting real spooky out there, man, you know? And I found it real interesting when Chops on that came on there, he pretty much broke a lot of that down. That's why I'm dropping this content for y'all, so y'all can dissect it the way I'm trying to drop the science on it when it come down to this dissecting this whole scheme, because this is a whole scheme. I think Battle Goof got it. Like, he's scamming us. Like, he been scamming us from the beginning, in my opinion. I mean, let me know something different. He speak the gospel and all that. He try to, you know, like, man, look, y'all know me, man. It's King Infamis. I used to rock with Battle Truth, man. And it's very disappointing to, like, for me to even be doing this. You know, I got to do my due diligence at the same time, though. Because, you know, I'm not going to be, you know, a person that looks up to someone that actually be doing this type of allegation. Like, like you sleeping with your daughter, whether it's your stepdaughter or not, like you used to be with her mother. So it's like, whether it's clout chasing, like, what, no matter what it is, like, I can't stand behind that, you know, because I stand for something. I ain't gonna fall for anything. So that's why I gotta dissect this like this whole time though. Salute the Jews again, once again, man, because he dropped another gem on there whole time though. So without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all check the content out. Y'all know what time it is. King Infamis. Salute to everybody that get in attendance. Hit the like button, share the content. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think that Battle Goof is clout chasing? Do y'all think that, like, this is like a whole scheme, that he just got us under this, some type of, you know, some type of wicked spell, or is he under a wicked spell whole time? Let me know what y'all think, man. King Infamis TV. Salute to everybody that's uncompromised. Like I said, go subscribe to Uncomp Media. Salute to all y'all kings and queens. Lavish gang. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it.
You know, if you as a blogger, if if you're willing to report something like this, but not actually reach out to the victims, you just clout chasing. You're not really in it for the right reasons, and you need to just fall back. For the fact that y'all sat there and edited all this up and didn't even reach out to her is weird to me.
Yeah, it was weird because when I first heard it hit the internet, I'm like, okay, this is about to blow because I know how nasty people can get, and I seen the videos y'all made with him in beaches. I seen it all.
Yeah.
So with that said, I ain't want no parts of this stuff. This is creepy and it's just outrageous and it's getting taken out of proportion. It needs to stop because it's not true. It's false, and I don't need anyone getting my baby involved with anything because my baby don't have nothing to do with that man.
Wait, hold on. I got two more guys in the back. I'm gonna cam you guys down, but you guys stay right in the back. I'm gonna bring you right back up. All right, Dre, too much. You got any questions, son?
Yeah, I got one question, man.
Go ahead.
Why is she lying? Like, she lying. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not falling for it. She lying. I talked to Battle Truth on the phone with Adept, and he said that he been smashing you and the mama. The son got mad. The whole part about the son getting mad because he liked you too. Like, all this is a lie.
Hold on. Now, was he? I took him off. Was he being disrespectful? How you feel about what he said? Stay back there, Dre. Too much.
He said I was lying, but how can I lie about something I don't even know about?
Yeah.
About this, his brother, my brother is supposed to be smashing me. Now that's another story.
Now, the thing about this, he actually spoke to. Remember, I was telling you that I heard from behind the scenes these stories. He's one of the brothers that actually spoke to Battle Truth directly. So this is what he's hearing directly from Battle Truth.
I'm supposed to be smashing him and LaMelachi.
Yeah, let me bring up Drake too.
No.
Man, I got my wife right here. She was right here when I was on the phone with Battle Truth, and she was telling me, like, babe, you should record this. You should record this. And I was like, man, I'm not that type of dude to record no conversation because Battle Truth was really my guy. And I called him like, do you see what's going on the internet? And he was on the phone with Adept already, and he was like, hold on, let me merge the call. And he was like, man, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. I was smashing the mom. I went to jail, came back around. You know, she older now, she grown, and everybody hating because she's strapped now. And I can't lie, I was around her a little bit, but she ain't my daughter. Like, dude, you saying that you was around her, saying that she's strapped now, that she older. Then he started telling us about you dancing and everything, and how he pimping you on the mom. And then he had a conversation with you think Lil Malachi like you? And you was like, yeah, I think he liked me. And he was like, you sure? And then he told me in Adept, but you know, I am who I am, so he couldn't do nothing about it, so he gonna run off and tell his mama. And he was like, you know, I'm glad I'm talking to y'all because anybody else would want to record this. And that was out of Battle Truth's mouth.
Dre too much is really not lying.
I can tell you this, I'm most definitely.
And my wife right here, she could tell everything that I said. She could tell you word for word. That came out of Battle Truth's mouth.
I never said you was lying. I believe you, but I'm not getting pimped and I'm not having sex. Now I'm having sex. I never said you was lying. I believe you, but I'm not getting pimped and I'm not having sex. Now I'm having sex with Malachi.
No, was. He said you was. And then he started taking care of you because he was trying to help you and didn't want you to be stripping no more. Basically, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but basically being Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, that's what he was saying he was doing. And he was like, you know, I took her in and now I'm about to get married. And he was like, Dre, you see how you married? And she got my last name. That's why I'm trying to get married like you, Dre. I'm trying to make it be right with God. That was out of Battle Truth's mouth.
I'm not getting pimped. I most definitely ain't F no brother and no father. And come on, man, that's disgusting. I'm not even finna talk about that because that's just.
And that's my thing though. So he said all that for clout. Like, who would go around saying they smashing their daughter, saying their daughter is strapped for clout? You could literally go to jail for that. Who would want to risk going?
Why the hell did Malachi didn't tell y'all that reason why he told his mama that we supposed to allegedly got caught because he was sleeping with me too? Then make it make sense.
Well, Battle Truth didn't deny it when he said he caught you. Y'all was naked. He even said how he had to break it down to the son, and the son got mad and went off and told the mom. And he was like, "But he ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it though, because you know I'm the daddy." That's what's out of Battle Truth's mouth.
This is what I'm saying though. If I was sleeping with the son too, then supposedly, why the hell he didn't tell that part too, since he telling everything else?
That's the thing. I didn't say that he said you were sleeping with the son. He said that the son liked you too. Like he was insinuating like
Ask me.
that like they was both messing around. That's how he was insinuating.
Yo,
He didn't say
Dre.
it exactly out his mouth. You know what I'm saying, Adept? You was
No,
on
that's
the
a fact. No, everything Dre is saying is a fact. You know what I've always found curious though is the family never brought that up. Like me, it's like me, Dre, and Jules are the only ones that know about that story with the son. Pretty Money never brought that up. None of these people never brought that up.
And when I called him, it was before it blew all up on the internet. And he was like talking to us on like some behind the scenes stuff. Like, I'ma just let y'all know that I'ma just keep it raw and real. That's what he said on everything.
Well, if y'all want to believe it, believe it. But I'm saying what I'm saying now is not true. That's all I can say.
I'm glad you got paid because I know he cut that check. You could go ahead and cut me off the show, dog.
And I'm not going to admit to something that's not true. And that's crazy.
Yeah, and people think that just chops. I see you.
No disrespect, bro.
Yeah, no disrespect. Please don't be
no disrespect, bro. Okay. I ain't coming.
Hey, Jacques, I see you in the back. Just wait a second. All right, go ahead, Chops.
Hey, yeah. Quick question now. Make this make sense. Now, you mean to tell me this whole live old ass dude is making up these stories? Like, the shit don't make no sense. It just seemed like both of y'all are hitting on it.
To be fair, we literally just saw a nigga not lie for no reason right there.
You right with the prep shit. You right.
Numerous.
So that's why I'm saying, like, this shit, like, come on now, something got to be happening between y'all. Cause I mean, he said it as plain as day. Like, yeah, I'm messing with the daughter now. I like them young cause they can have kids. Out his mouth now. And you done been around plenty of times when he doing lives and you over there in the corner.
Wait, who?
You ain't never been in his house while he doing his lives?
No, I don't even be there. I pop up sometimes when I'm in town, and that's it. I don't be around. And when I do pop up, he don't never really be streaming or anything.
So he ain't never came to the door and let you borrow some money. So he said, "That's my daughter at the door. I'm going to let her hold some money."
No, he have
that ain't your son that be in the lives, huh?
It's me.
You say he got a what? He got another daughter?
I have another daughter that stays in Milwaukee, but I don't stay in Milwaukee.
How old is she?
I don't know, because me and her was never close. I was only close to the two older children.
She got kids?
I'm not her information.
Right.
I'm gonna jump in when you get finished, Chops.
Go ahead, bro. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you. Again, what Dre said, he was not lying because him and Adept was on a different phone call, but he told me pretty much the same thing on a separate phone call with me and another gentleman. But okay, the story here. This is how the story goes. He calls me and says, "Hey, bro, I need to ask you a question." I said, "What's up?" He said, "I got 2 females. I'm messing with, and I need some advice." I say, "Shoot." He gives me one girl's credentials, and I'm like, "Okay, well, why not go with that?" And he gives me this other girl's credentials, and supposedly this other girl he gave me the credentials of was you. Mm-hmm. And when I called him back on the phone, I said, "Was this the girl you was calling your daughter?" He was like, "But she's not my daughter." I was like, "And she's got the son that you was calling your grandson?" He was like, "But it's not my grandson." I said, "Is that who you was talking about?" He was like, "Yes." I said, "Do you ever think in your wildest dreams that I would have told you to pick a child that you were calling your daughter at one time over another woman?" And he said, "Yeah, but because we getting married."
Do you think he would lie to Jules? No.
Listen, I am supportive.
I know, bro. Listen, I done watched you come in the door. I know he ain't lying to you, bro. That's some man-on-man shit that he gonna tell you the truth about. You feel me?
This is why this is so confusing, because the story he gave me once he said that he told Malachi that you two were dating, that he was not to call you sister anymore. He was to call you stepmom. He got an attitude because he supposedly likes you as well. So he went to your car and stole your gun out of your car.
Exactly.
Okay, when I first moved, it was around the beginning of the year we took the DNA test. That's when I moved out of state. He called me and told me Lil Kai was in town. He said, your brother want to see you and whatever. Where you at? I never told him that I was still dancing and stuff because as a father, and I knew that he didn't like it, I never told him I still was doing what I was doing. So he called me like, where you at? I'm like, I'm just around or whatever. So he like, okay, your brother want to see you. So I'm like, just give him my number. Look, I never called. He called back. He said, where you at? I said, I'm on my way. So
according to him, you've been dancing since you were 16, and your mother got you into it.
Yep.
And of course,
using fake ID.
No.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not here to tell. I'm not here to tell you about your. I'm not here to tell you about your life. I'm not here to tell you about your life. I'm here to tell you what I was told by that man. That's it. I'm not telling you what he told me was a fact at all. I'm just giving you what he told me out of his own mouth.
No,
he said that your mother got you into stripping.
Had no involvement with me dancing one number. So that was my own idea.
But this is what he said. This is how he believes it.
I mean that ever.
This is how he believes it to be, though. This is how he believes it to be. This is how he gave it to us. Well, to me, he said that your mother got you into it, and he was getting you out of it because you wanted to do cooking and other stuff. So supposedly you had been at his house selling plates recently, or making food and selling plates recently.
Yo, are you reading? Wait, Drake, are you reading these comments?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
I was
boy, you a trip.
when he called me up recently saying I moved when we took the DNA test. That's when I had moved out of town. That was a little bit over a year ago. So now here was a whole nother year. You know what I'm saying? So recently he called me up like, your brother in town. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll come in town since woo. But I never told him that I was out of town. That's the whole thing. I never told him I was out of town. So when I did make it to town, I popped up and I went to go see him and stuff like that. And it wasn't nothing out of the normal. It was just me taking him to go get his license, his gun license and stuff like that, because I was already CC'd up and I did have.
You talk about Malachi, right?
Yes.
Okay, Lil Malachi, right? I remember. Okay, I remember that. He told me about that as well, because he was supposed to be buying Malachi 2 guns. I remember that.
I did have a gun. So when all of this got out, during the time, I guess with the situation and whatever, Malachi was already gone from the house. I spent the night there because I was, like I said, Malachi around to help him get his license and stuff like that. I never went anywhere out of the ordinary or just cracking the chill or just sitting around just doing whatever. So that's out of the question. But when this got out, Malachi was already gone. I was on the couch asleep. He was in his room. So when we both got up, Malachi was gone, and I got to going through my phone. I saw all this shit going through my phone, and then I see on my other phone, everybody saying this shit like, oh, where you at? You okay? This and that, woo woo. So I hop up because allegedly the barber dude I called for little Malachi, him and my son, was supposed to been there that morning to cut all 3 of their heads. So it went from there, and
all 3 of them.
to speed this up, Malachi was already gone. I was on the couch asleep. He was in his room. So when we both got up, Malachi was gone, and I got to going through my phone. I saw all this shit going through my phone, and then I see on my other phone, everybody saying this shit like, oh, where you at? You okay? This and that, woo woo. So I hop up because allegedly the barber dude I called for little Malachi, him and my son, was supposed to been there that morning to cut all 3 of their heads. So it went from there, and
all 3 of them.
to speed this up, I go outside to get my purse because I left my purse in the car because Malachi went to Walmart. So I go outside to get my purse, and I'm like, okay, my keys is still in. I was looking for the keys, but the keys were still in.
Your purse, everything's in your car except for your gun. I heard the story.
He out the car. So
I heard the story. This is a story I just heard.
So I'm looking up under the seat and shit. I'm like, okay, my gun not in the car neither. Where's my gun?
That's how he believed Malachi stole the gun, because nothing missing out of your car except for your gun.
Nothing else was missing out the car.
And it was parked outside of his house, and everybody knows that car to be his car to be parked outside of his house, so wouldn't nobody go near that car, period. Whether they was running, had keys in it or not. He said he could have had $1 million in it and wouldn't nobody touched it because they knew it was his car.
No, I don't know about that, but that was my car.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the way he gave it to me. Would nobody dare steal anything out of that car because they know it to be my car. So we know it was Malachi who stole the gun. And wasn't nothing else missing outside of it. And wasn't nothing outside. Wasn't nothing outside of the car except the gun. Wasn't nothing missing outside of the car except for the gun.
Nothing else. My purse, my wallet, keys, and stuff. I mean, keys and stuff was still in there. Nothing else was missing but my gun. That's correct. Nothing was missing but my gun.
I'm caught up in the sickness. I got my adversaries, but something left no witness. Wonder if they'll catch me or will this nigga snitch? Should I shoot this bitch or make the nigga rich? Don't wanna commit murder, but then they got me trapped. Walking while I'm walking and talking behind my back. I'm kind of schizophrenic. I'm in this shit to win it, cause life's a wheel of fortune. Shit is my chance to spin it. Got no time for cops who trip and try to catch me. Too fucking trigger happy to let them suck